People are more aware of, I think, with the new legislation and a lot of the publicity that's happened.
An awareness credit counselor Linda Howland says is a good thing now that tough new federal rules are in effect to protect credit card users. With the protections comes bad news for users already struggling to make payments. Many banks are raising interest rates, late charges, and other fees.
Well, what's going to happen is your minimum payment due is going to be increased. So you have to be aware of, what money you have coming in and what money you have going out, and make sure that you're able to afford that payment and make a plan of attack as to how you're going to actually pay down that debt.
It's going to have a very negative impact if the rates are too high. So I will investigate that issue and see how.
U.S. Senator Kirsten Gillibrand says by jacking up rates and fees, banks are going against what the government is trying to accomplish.
Yeah, that's the kind of burden that's going to undermine everything we're trying to do in the Recovery Act. The whole point of the Recovery Act and a lot of the regulations that we're putting in the banking sector is to get the economy moving again.
The changes, especially for holders of multiple credit cards, amount to a barrage of recent mailings, spelling them out. Among the protections under the new laws, banks must issue statements 21 days before a payment is due instead of the old 14. If they're going to raise your interest rates, they must give you 45 days notice. And unlike the old days, they can't do it in fine print. For those worried about the changes, Howland suggests first trying to pay off your credit card debt. If that doesn't work, you could transfer to other cards, but be sure to read the fine print, especially regarding introductory rates and when they expire.
You're also faced with the same issue that the bank could possibly change the rates on you if it's a promotional rate that you're transferring the balance to.
Some studies put the average household credit card debt at about $8,000. Howland says Consumer Credit Counseling Services' own studies show that more people are using debit cards and keeping their credit cards in their wallets. It's a trend she sees continuing.
And so it's going to be a major change for people to wean off using the credit cards.
Seth Voorhees, YNN.